If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question: what's the best piece of social advice would you give to a shy introvert? Answer by Charles Noble. Introvert and extrovert are classifications based on a theory. No one is one or the other. It is just a way to help you see things. You are probably both at the same time, or depending on your situations. An introvert loses energy being around people and gains energy being alone. But it is possible even for an introvert to learn to reduce the loss of energy in social situations, or even get it to a net positive. Part of that is about using the moments of silence in dialogue, in moments of being alone, even in the midst of a crowd. Don't listen to all the people trying to divide the world into introvert and extrovert. You are not in some team. You are you. Unique. You want to be social, so go engage. Start by paying attention to your inner self as you speak with people. How is your energy level? How is your comfort level? What topics can you deal with? What topics make you feel anxious or uncomfortable? How long can you hold a conversation before you start feeling uneasy? How many people can be in a group before you feel uneasy? Really understand yourself around people. Then, try experimenting. If you can last only 15 minutes before you are exhausted, try to last 16 minutes, 17 minutes. Try breathing techniques. Try using the lulls in the conversation to re-energize yourself. Answer by Jason Medina. You probably have to learn to become a good actor in order to overcome some of your introverted tendencies, which have, presumably, been preventing you from socializing as much as you would like. That whole fake it till you make it phrase is apt there, because I feel it's what is necessary in order to adopt a new set of behavioral traits. You start by forcing yourself to do things that feel inauthentic or alien to you, and over time, with practice, they should start to feel more and more natural, to the point of them feeling almost a regular extension of your personality. For an introvert, you have to practice being more extroverted, at least in certain situations. You are not trying to overhaul or change your base personality, rather, you are simply trying to add new tricks or techniques to your social bag, things which will help you to connect more easily with others. Doing this, of course, will feel phony and contrived, because it is for you, but that's okay. You are trying to better yourself and expand your social boundaries, so you have every right to wear whichever face will help you to accomplish that. And we are all phony and fake to some degree, both extroverts and introverts. All of us portray ourselves in inauthentic ways at times in order to survive or succeed socially. That's what humans do as highly social creatures. So, get used to feeling phony as you attempt to push against some of your more introverted tendencies. It's all basically an acting job, and that applies to much of what you see socially from people. But as an introvert, you are keenly aware of how artificial and phony being forcefully extroverted feels, but that's the price you have to pay for trying to override some of your introverted tendencies. Just go out and force it, put on an acting job, be phony as hell if you have to be. You are not hurting anyone. You are simply trying to improve in some social area. Answer by Elaine Ledoux. I'm a shy introvert. Usually I get attached to an extroverted social butterfly and he or she introduces me to everyone. One time I attended an out-of-state work conference by myself. I didn't know anyone and actually got an award for the person who traveled the farthest. After the conference there was a reception, so I walked in like an awkward penguin. Then I recall the advice about approaching the lone person in the corner and starting a conversation. I noticed this older gentleman sipping wine in the corner by himself. So, I came over and started chatting with him. It's finally time to sit down and he invites me to sit at his table. Up front. That's how I found myself sitting between a senator and the mayor. And a few very fascinating and funny people. It turned out the guy I was talking to was an old-timer just waiting for his peeps to arrive.